Hi, we're back, and thanks for listening. This is Moments of Clarity. I'm Tiffany Warner, licensed mental health counselor, and I'm your host. And right now I have the co-founder of X-Force Body, who's one of our sponsors, and one of the ads that we have running through, but we'll hear that on the next break too. And in studio with me is one of the co-founders of this beautiful physical program. And welcome back, Ili. And please help me with your last name one more time.
Stoilova.
Stoilova.
Beautiful. That was great.
Well, it's a beautiful name. I always mess up the pretty ones.
You say it better than I say it. I like it better. Coming from you.
Okay, so what we were talking about, if you're just tuning in, is that, okay, so X-Force Body is where it's really meant for the professionals too. Like not only, but from young age, she keeps telling me, bring in my 13-year-old, know, and we'll get him on the machines, to people like myself, where I'm like, I was in a pretty tragic 6-car accident and unable to I didn't trust myself to be able to run. Well, first of all, they told me not to run. My spine's messed up in 2 different places. So then you get kind of uneasy. Like, well, what am I able to do anything? I mean, besides swim, and who wants to be in the pool in the wintertime? I mean, I know we're in Florida, but unless you join the YMCA or an indoor pool,
True.
You can't swim year round. True. It's not even that. And then on top of that, the pool that I do have, 4 days out of 7, I'm at work. I don't want to come home. Or there's curfew. There's chain locks. You can't get into the pool. Or there's kids doing cannonballs and all this stuff. Who's going to do laps in the pool or something? Yeah. Plus, I don't want to look 90 years old. No offense to our 90-year-old listeners, but, that's what people recommend people to do with joint issues and stuff like that it's easier on your joints and everything to keep doing weights in the pool.
Yeah, what they mean by this is low impact.
Low impact, exactly. Okay.
And why they're telling you just swim is because running has a lot of impact on your spine, on your knees, there's a lot of impact. So building strength, because we're about making you leaner, stronger, and through that healthier, right? So we're building your muscular system in the safest way possible, no impact. We're moving slow. When you experience, you feel how there's nothing on your joints. You feel your muscles working hard, but there's no impact on your joints. That's why I say any age. We just make you strong. Then what happens is your muscle takes the impact off of the joint. So it's all related, right? You get really strong. Now when you're running, the muscles are taking the impact. They're protecting the joints. I mean, this is why professional athletes strength train. Not to look great. They already look great. They do strength training to be protected on that field when that impact comes.
That's so true.
Yeah, so why not us normal everyday people do something that's orthopedically friendly to make sure we're staying strong and we're protected in that car accident, right?
Kind of the same with mental health.
Perfect.
We do confidence training, self-esteem training, things like that, so that when things don't go our way or things are hard through life, grief and loss training, or even healing, so that our minds are stronger to be able to take the impact of sadness, depression, anxiety, all of those things.
What I see every day, Tiffany, when you mention confidence is a huge benefit. When I watch people going through the program, even the way they walk into the studio, even the way they walk in, it's kind of, it's like I'm not very confident.
Well, okay, you guys have this like family oriented. Yeah. There's no walking in her studio feeling like unconfident. You walk in, everyone acts like they've known you for years. They're like, Tiffany, welcome. My goodness. It's like,
I know. I'm glad you felt that way, and I'm glad you're feeling this way. I want you to feel at home, comfortable. But what I'm saying is that the stronger they get, the more results they get. That walk changes, everything straight, high. So what? The confidence level?
It comes up.
And it's an amazing transition, even mentally.
Right.
You know, but we have a big role, and you know, I mean, people don't know how to deal with certain things that has happened in the past, or you know, they need you. You're the coach for the mind.
Mm-hmm.
They need the coach for the body. You're not going to wake up motivated.
And some of it sometimes goes hand in hand. Past traumas can kill or really affect someone's self-esteem and
Absolutely.
ability because they feel shame or guilt, and going hand in hand, working with mind and body. And then a lot of times spirit, like a lot of times people finding themselves with meditation, yoga, things. I mean, I'm not just talking church, but, you know, finding a sense of peace within themselves.
Yes.
Can go all hand in hand where they feel like, you know, like
Absolutely.
I can be the best I can be.
Yeah.
And not only that, but walk with their head held a little bit higher.
Yeah, I feel good about myself. I feel...
And how you like me now in my bikini. Stuff like that. Then you tell me a story about somebody that was taking a selfie and she said something.
Oh my God, yeah, I get a selfie, and this is a girl that it is pretty, but still, you know, you may see a beautiful person, they don't see themselves that way, right? They don't see themselves as pretty. Oh my God, and because of something that happened maybe back in their childhood or something that happened to them, and now they're... So I get this selfie, and I say, she said, Ili, I've never liked my body so much in a bathing suit. I've never... It was just like, wow, I love it. She goes, this is... now I love taking selfies of myself because I like my body. And it was like...
Especially from the neck down. You get a lot of selfies where people are holding the camera up high.
Yeah, no,
there's that angle.
Yeah,
there's that angle that people like selfies because then the gravity pulls the face back. You know what I mean? Like but you never know what a person looks like, you know, really until you see them. But that's the best.
It is powerful.
A lot of times, a lot of people like that angle, right?
Yes.
But after working out and everything, someone would be like, okay, back up and take a full body picture of me.
Yes, and because we're about building muscle and losing fat. The process goes together. You get strong, you lose fat, now you see those curves, those definition, and your body looks better than ever. And, you know, I have a before and after that a lady posted, because we took pictures of her. She's late 50s. And she said, please don't post my pictures. Please don't. I said, all right, this is for yourself. I make a little collage. Then she went and posted it herself. She goes, I couldn't get over the change. And she did it only for 6 weeks. I mean, between pictures. Right. It was amazing transformation.
And it's only twice a week for 20 minutes.
Yeah.
And then you have to do 30 minutes of cardio. And it doesn't matter what it is every other day. So it could be walking the track. It could be intimacy. It could be anything.
And by cardio, I mean just take a walk. Yeah. Nothing too intense. To where we can walk and talk. If you can have a conversation that's too intense. Because we're having you on a meal plan that you're eating enough. You're eating every, 6 times a day.
You have to chug a gallon of water.
Very important.
I saw one of your your coaches, you call them? Yeah. And I saw her just the other day, and I had my gallon of water, Jenny.
Good
and
job.
She was like, am I looking at you with a gallon of water? And I'm like,
and over a few weeks becomes a habit.
Yeah.
And then you're like, oh my God, how did I live without this?
She goes, you got till 6 p.m. to finish that.
Yes.
I'm like, great. Yes. Nobody told me that. But that's pretty funny. But yeah, so that you're not up all night going to the bathroom. That makes sense.
Right.
But you said just chug first thing in the morning. Chug as much water as you can.
Yeah, have a head start.
That starts your metabolism, just water, doesn't it?
Because you've been sleeping, 7-8 hours? Now... First thing in the morning, you're hydrated. You're hydrating the body, and you make it a habit. And at first, it's a challenge, but then it becomes a habit. I promise you. All of this is just a healthier lifestyle, and you never have to worry about gaining it back because diets. What happens during diets is you're gonna lose muscle too during the diet. You're gonna lose weight, but you're gonna lose muscle. And when you lose muscle, what slows down? The metabolism, right? And then you go back to normal eating and you gain even more fat because we lost muscle and slowed down the metabolism. It becomes a yo-yo dieting thing, right? With this, we're speeding up metabolism permanently.
So just for people just tuning in, we're talking to Iliana, and she's the co-founder of X-Force Body. And it's X-Force Body, which is the website, X-Force Body.
Xforcebody.com.
And, okay, so that would have been duh. And X is in the letter X, and then forcebody.com.
Like, may the force be with you.
May the force be with you, X-Force. That's pretty funny. And then you should have some specials on May 4th.
I know, May 4th.
May the force be with you.
Drink extra water. That's a special. We'll buy you the gallon.
If you have any questions and you want to join the conversation, 866-826-1340. We've got Iliana here, and she's one of the co-founders. And I've tried the machines. Seriously, I walked in, and everybody was really, really, really nice. And I'm on this program. I just got my next appointment's tomorrow morning, honestly. Yes. But the first time I went, it was just like a series of machines, souped up Nautilus machines, right? So the difference is it's not just weights that impact you. You're lifting the weights, but at a time, like 3 up and then 5 slowly down, right? But it's like putting impact, like pressure against you. So it's hard to slowly let go. Like you don't want to, I mean, your instinct is just to like let it drop.
Right.
But you're not allowed. For about 2 weeks after that, it was so hard for me to go up and down the stairs, especially down, because my quadriceps were like, there's just parts of my body that I hadn't used in a while. But I felt good. I felt more energized. I felt like, and it literally was 20 minutes. And, and she was like, that's it. They took, you take a photograph. Yeah, where you stand on a machine. You want to talk a little bit about that? They take an image of your body so they can keep track, because not all the time is it weight loss. It's inches.
It's not. Yeah, we're not about weight loss. We're about fat loss. And who
cares about the number on the scale?
Nobody cares about it. The goal is to take your shirt in front of the mirror, take it off, and like what you see. Right. But we keep measuring every 6 weeks. The tool is called, since you want to get technical now.
Yes.
So the tool is Fit 3D Body Scan.
Okay.
It takes 30 seconds. We do it every 6 weeks. Yeah, and we measure inches.
You hold on to these little buttons.
Yes.
And it spins you around.
And takes every body measurement.
An outside image. So it's not like a photograph. So it's not as humiliating as some of us ladies might think.
Our clients joke, this is my emoji. They call it my emoji, right? Because it's an outline of your body. And we measure neck, chest, waist, hips,
thighs. An emoji.
Yeah, the little emoji. And it's amazing because even the neck measurements, after a few weeks, you're going to lose a little bit from your neck. And for women, this is they love it because it takes years off your age automatically.
Right.
Just because you got skinnier, right?
Yeah.
Everything in inches off your waist.
And it's not rapid loss like that, so that there's no sagging
because we're building.
Like when people diet and they lose fat, like loss or whatever, when they're on a different meal plan
too.
Right, they're losing muscle. Yeah. So then your face starts sagging, or your arm starts sagging because it's not replaced by muscle. So
correct.
It starts to make a lot of women that lose weight and on diets look older, in my opinion.
Yeah, because diets, no. This is healthy. You eat carbs. 50% of your meals, main meals, are carbohydrates. Healthy ones.
I walked out and they were like, make sure you consume 1,400 calories today. 1,400 calories today. What?
Yeah.
It's unheard of.
Correct, because your body needs the calories to put in the muscle in.
So in most of our heads, we're thinking that's how we got fat in the first place, or overweight or unhealthy.
Especially women, because women are not used to strength training.
Right.
And they think it's going to make them big and bulky. And actually, no, your body's going to look much better. because you're firm. You're, like, it's amazing when you hear a woman in her late 50s, early 60s saying, oh my God, I'm touching my own leg. I can't believe it's my own leg. It feels so firm, right?
Because it like, used to be wrinkly and
yeah,
like
saggy,
skin.
right?
Yeah.
Now you have muscle. It's firm. It's strong. You feel